Hello everyone, welcome to Even the Scales. Thank you for clicking on my video today. My name's Donna and I'm back on here again today protecting my home and my life from the abusive neighbours that I have around me. Certain neighbours that live very close to me have been contracted to take my life, and they're working as a group to do this, and they are working very hard at it. They're working very hard to abuse me to death. This is all a part of a justice system and health system cover-up. The justice system and the health system have teamed up to pay members of the community to carry out abuse on me until I'm no longer here. And this is an emergency right now. This is an absolute emergency on my life. There is no help whatsoever. And because there's limited ways that they can get to me now, because the truth is getting out about what the justice system and health system have been putting me through. And because of that, there's limited ways that these people can abuse me. So they're using the people that live closest to me to carry out relentless, cruel abuse. These people watch me on camera in my home. They can see what I'm doing on all of my devices, even as I record this video right now. The neighbours that are abusing me, the police, and a lot of other random people in the community can see this video being recorded before I even put it up on YouTube. Because half the community, I don't know how many people, but there's a lot of people that can watch me on camera in my home and see my devices. They also track me no matter where I go. And this is all so that they can carry out cruel psychological abuse on me. And right now the abuse is just so intense because I'm not meant to be here right now. These people are panicking, and it's like they are, from day to day, just relying on the fact that I'm going to pass away the next day. That this is how these people are living day to day. These neighbours have abused me for over a year. They've been watching me in my home for over a year, the ones that are involved. And this is the mindset that they're in right now. It's like she just has to die because they don't want to be held accountable for what they've done. So they're just carrying out this abuse and just waking up every day thinking, oh, it's going to work today. And they just won't stop. They just will not stop. These people are very cruel. It's not just them that can watch me on camera. It is the local police, the Campbelltown police. It's also my family members who are involved in this. My family members are sitting back watching me go through this, and so are the Campbelltown police. And a lot of other neighbours around here too are watching this go on and doing nothing about it. So yeah, the ones that are close to me, they're being paid to take my life. They're being paid to cause me a serious health episode of some kind, where I either have a mental health breakdown or a physical health breakdown in some way. They're trying to cause me so much stress that I have a heart attack or a stroke, or they are trying to force me to lose hope in my life because of the fact that there's just no help whatsoever. The police are involved in this here in Campbelltown, or they are just wanting me to pass away. Like, it doesn't matter to them as long as they can take control of my life. This is what the goal is here. And yeah, these neighbours are just, and other people involved in this that have done a lot, it's just like me surviving is just not an option for these people. I'm just going to get a little drink of water. Oh, won't be a minute. Sorry about that, but when you're very stressed, stress seems to cause thirst. I have not had a single wink of sleep the whole night because of the abuse that my two smoker neighbours were putting me through. One of these people is a woman. This is a woman just carrying out the cruelest abuse right now, listening to me, pleading with her to stop. The Campbelltown police are listening to me, pleading with her to stop. My family are listening to me, pleading with her to stop abusing me. I can't take any more, please. And she won't. She doesn't more. I don't know if any of you have read my posts, but this is an absolute emergency. I have no help. And please, if there's someone out there, please help me. These people are trying to take my life. For 20 hours straight, yesterday and last night and this morning, this woman was standing at her range hood, lighting one cigarette. She must light them one cigarette off the other because she doesn't stop smoking at all. So, and what she's doing, she's smoking, she's making it so it goes up into the range hood, and then she turns the range hood on and off. So she'll stop it and start it, stop it and start it. So it's like this cruel torment. There's something in the roof that's been rigged up so that the three neighbours that adjoin my unit are able to send toxic smells and just foul smells up into the range hood, into my home. It's all being diverted into my home from these three units. This has been rigged up. This has been going on for a long time, but it's just been so intense the last few weeks because they're just carrying out this death work on me just constantly. And yeah, I was writing all these posts through the night, like trying to find ways to get them to stop abusing me. She wouldn't stop. And it was like every breath that I had to breathe in my own house last night was this filthy, dirty, disgusting, secondhand toxic smoke that's been in her lungs. It's just filling my whole house. And it is the most disgusting tobacco smell. It's that filthy stuff that's not labelled. And she just lights one off the other. And it's gone through my home. It's destroying the contents of my home. It's affecting my health. Like I was bringing up phlegm. I don't even smoke. This is how thick the smoke is coming into my house. There is a male neighbour that helps her do this as well. Last night they were doing this together, and they plan attacks together. And they just abuse, just so intensely together to the point where I start crying. They still won't stop when I cry. They don't care. They're trying to abuse me to death. There's no doubt about that. And they're torturing me. They're torturing me. And this is a woman. There's a woman doing this. She watches everything I do in my home. If she sees me meditating, she'll do it more then. So I can't even relax. I have been awake all night. I can't relax because she will start putting the smoke through as soon as she sees me on the camera relaxing. If she sees me trying to rest, sleep, do my yoga, meditate, anything she sees that she doesn't like because she's so freaking lazy. She just does it just because she's mean and hateful and because she's getting paid for this. And when she sees me doing stuff like that, she tries to stop me. She's trying to affect my routine. These neighbours are trying to affect my routine. They're trying to break down my mental state so that I lack sleep and I can't take care of myself. I'm too tired to do the things I need to do to take care of myself. And I take pride in the way I take care of myself and my home. And I've worked so hard to get to where I am from where I've come from. And these people are just trying to take my life out from under me. They team up together and they attack for hours and hours on end. I cry out for help. And I apologise to any neighbours that heard me last night crying and calling out. I was calling out very loud, because I was very distressed. And what I think these neighbours do is they record me after they've provoked me for hours, and I do lose it. Like, I just get so distressed and there's no help. And to know that the Campbelltown police are sitting there watching this happen to me. And I'm sorry to the neighbours. I'm sorry that if you heard me call out last night. But I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't. She was still doing this at 8 a.m. this morning. And she was the only one abusing me at the time. And I said, please stop. Please stop abusing me. Oh, I need a tissue now. Should have got one. I should have known. Yeah, so I was asking her to please stop abusing me. And I said, you're the only one. The police heard me say that. So they started stalking me to encourage her to abuse me again. There's also been noise attacks going on all night when random people, I don't know who the hell they are, but they're watching me in my home. When they see me get up and move to another room, they will start carrying out noise attacks. They'll start sending a trail bike around the streets. They've been sending cars up here all morning, and they're all real loud cars. They'll probably do it more now I've said this, but I just don't want this to happen anymore. They're trying to intimidate me. These are men trying to intimidate me. There's no help from the landlord. My landlord's involved in this. St George Community Housing are involved in this. They know that the roof's been rigged up. They won't help me because they've been involved in it for so long and they don't want to be held accountable. This is all being done to protect a cop or several cops that have committed crimes, bad crimes, and members of the community that have committed crimes. These people just provoke me non-stop. Non-stop. Yeah, and I think they tape me. They tape me when I get to that point. They don't tell people what they've done before that for the last 10 hours. And then I get to the point where I start yelling out and just pleading with them to stop. And they won't. And I'm sure that they tape me when I get to that point, and then they show people, look, see, she's crazy. But she must just stand at her range hood for hours and hours and hours on end, just sending this smoke up, and it is so disgusting. It's like I got up this morning, I felt like I had smoked like 20 cigarettes myself. I can't handle toxins. I can't. I don't know why, but I just can't handle them. And when I went out yesterday, they were trying to affect my breathing as well with toxins. When I walk through undercover car parks and stuff like that, they get cars to drive past me with like really bad exhaust, with holes in their exhaust that smell really bad, and they get them to drive close to me to try and affect my breathing. And I had a woman do that to me yesterday, actually, a woman. A lot of these abusers are women. They're helping these abusive men. This woman is dangerous. These neighbours are dangerous. They've been contracted to take my life, and they're relentless. They're cruel. They do not stop. They're just ruthless. They've obviously just got no heart whatsoever, none. And she's got a gas top under the range hood. They all have. These three neighbours all have a gas top. Like, what happens if she just loses it and just turns the gas on one night? Like, this is an absolute emergency. I need help here. I need help from the Campbelltown police. Instead of sitting there watching me be abused, help me. What kind of police are you? I actually felt violated when I woke up this morning. I felt violated. This woman is intruding on my home. She's intruding on my life, my space. She's destroying my life. My home's unlivable. And it's not just her, it's others as well, but she is just the worst. I've had no sleep whatsoever, and yeah, they're trying to wear me down so that then they can set traps through the day and do things to just, like try and provoke me and set me right off. That's why I made this channel, because it's my only outlet, my only hope of getting help, just to expose these Campbelltown police and these neighbours and my family that are sitting back watching this, and these abusive men. I don't know who the hell they are. But this woman is just destroying my home. She's destroying my contents of my home, and they must just get up every day and just think, oh, today's the day. We'll be able to get rid of it today. They're just trying to prolong this abuse. I don't deserve this. I'm an innocent person. I'm innocent. I haven't done anything wrong. And the Campbelltown police are encouraging them. I might just get a bit of peace and, for an hour or so, and then the police will come and stalk and just, rally up the neighbours again to start on me. So yeah, this is an absolute emergency. The health department are keeping information from me about my health. I need a tissue, I'm sorry, and I want to finish this off. I'm sorry, I won't be with it. There's also a male neighbour. He's working with her, and he stalks me all day, every day. He has done for over a year. He's obsessed. They're both just obsessed with taking my life. And he all day long, he tries to find ways to provoke me. They wouldn't be doing this to me if I wasn't a single woman. I'm being discriminated against. They would not do this to me if I wasn't on my own. And yeah, the health department is keeping information from me about my health. And the fact that they're trying to affect my heart, they're trying to affect my stress, they're trying to affect my breathing. I don't even know what they're keeping from me. I've good reason to believe I've had a stroke, and they're trying to cause this again. I've also got severe PTSD. They know this. My family know I'm going through this. They've purposely isolated me on purpose because they've stolen an inheritance from me, and they've carried out so much abuse on me. They don't want to be held accountable either. But I want to make it known that they're sitting back watching all this happen on camera, on the camera that's in my home. They want to make me feel like I'm just absolutely trapped with no help whatsoever, and that is how it feels. And it's like they're trying to make me feel trapped with no help while they're suffocating me in my home. So yeah, I need help. Please, if there's anyone out there that can help me in any way, please contact me. My email is in the description box of this video. It's an absolute emergency. I have neighbours trying to take my life all day, every day, working on this. And they're doing it in the most lowest of disgusting ways. It's sneaky. It's just one of the lowest things you could do, like trying to affect the air that I'm breathing. Nobody can see what they're doing. And I just want to make it known to people out there that if anything happens to me, it will be this woman's fault and this male neighbour. I put the numbers of their house up last night. I did, and I don't care. I'll do what I have to do to protect my life. There's no help here. There's no police. There's no law here. There's no one to call for help. So I just thought, what can I do? I could just try and think of ways that I could try and get help or try and make them stop. And I just thought, I've got to protect my life here. So I just put the house number. I don't know. I don't care if there's repercussions. I don't care at this point, because all I'm concerned with right now is saving my life, saving my home, because they're trying to make it so that I have a mental health breakdown, so that they have to call the police or an ambulance, and then they want to be able to lock me up in a mental health ward. And I'm not. I haven't got a mental illness. They're trying to drive me to one. I've been going through MK Ultra mind control for over a year from the majority of this community in Campbelltown. It's being carried out by the justice system, New South Wales justice system. Commissioner Karen Webb is prolonging another woman going through torturous psychological abuse so that her corrupt police officers don't have to take accountability for what they have done. She needs to stand up and take accountability for this. I am not giving up on my life without a fight. So yeah, please, if there's anyone out there that can help me, please contact me on the email address. Please share this video. Please let people know what's going on here in Campbelltown. And people need to know about this. People need to know that this is being done to people. And I need as many people to know out there what's being done to me. So if I need to protect my life again, I'll be back on here later on today. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye for now, and God bless.